Alright guys, it's your boy Vexed again, welcome back. This is race 2 from round 5 of the Ultimate Racing League Alfa Romeo 155 series at Laguna Seca. This is obviously, like I say, race 2. It would normally be grid based on the previous race results. As you can see, there was a bit of a technical glitch and the grid was a bit messed up. So as it is, we've got Toten on pole, Wayne G is in second place, Brian Moncani is in third, Ice Chand is in fourth, Vexed is in fifth, Mawson is sixth, Kev is seventh, Serial is eighth, Boy Boosted ninth, Dan Bailey 10th, Palmer 11th, Slowpoke 12th, and Hodgie is in 13th. So without further ado, let's get into it. And they are off. Toten looking to cover over that inside already. Wayne G trying to follow through. Brian Moncani, he's trying to make that move on Ice Chand. He's trying to go up round the outside. Ice Chand covering off the inside. Looking like Vex was going for a move on Mawson there as well. There was almost three abreast coming through that turn one. Oh, a couple of people going a bit wide there. I think Chand's managed to make it through to third place. Mawson trying to challenge him for that third place though. Vex is there in fifth. Oh, Vex with a massive slide. That was a big error. He didn't want to do that. I think maybe there was a bit of a collision there between him and Brian Moncani. Absolutely smoking the tyres as he rejoins the track. Yeah, Brian Moncani waited for him, so that was unlucky. I think it could have possibly gone to a safety car, but maybe it wasn't called early enough, so they're going to continue racing. Toten looking to extend that gap. Vex managing to bring the win in the first one, so Toten's looking for the win here in the second race. Wayne G, he's there in second place, being chased down by Ice Chand and Mawson. It's definitely more of a comfortable position that we normally see Ice Chand in. He's normally up there in the top 5 and he's managed to make his way up to third place. He's starting to challenge Wayne G, so as it stands, he is going to be on a podium. But this is only the early stages of the race, so they are about to start lap 2. Looks like some shenanigans going on a bit further down the field. Hodgie's in 7th, Kev in 8th. He's moved over to looks like he's let Vex and Slowpoke through. Vex trying to find his way past Slowpoke, not managing to quite get it done. Vex is sitting in behind him. I mean, Kev's sitting in behind him. Is he going to get it up the inside here? I think he is. He was later on the brakes there. Slowpoke still continuing to take that position for a minute. So Vexed, after the incident on turn 1, he's managed to make his way up to 9th position, so on a little bit of a charge here at the moment, and Kev is in 10th. Dan Bailey, he's down there in 11th place. He had a really good start in the first race, didn't he? And seems like he's been on a bit on the back foot again in this race. Not really sure, didn't see any incidents, so not sure what happened there. Brian Moncani 12th. They all get a little bit close for that last turn, but they all made it through there all right. 5 cars, all within a second of each other. Serial car killer. This isn't like James Dean. He's finding himself right on the back of the grid, and he must have had a moment because he's way off the back of the field now. So let's go back up through the field. So Serial car killer is in 13th. Kev is in 12th, he's challenging Slowpoke, he's looking for that move on Slowpoke there. I think he's going to get it done. He has, he's going to get a 2 for 1. He got a 2 for, oh no, there was a bit of a coming together between him and Brian Moncani. I think he's going to have to let Brian retake that position. And he has, look, he's staying over to the inside there, so Brian Moncani's going to go back through. There we go, and he does. Dan Bailey's moved up to 9th place now. I think Vex has had another error, has he, or has he moved up a place? No, I think Vex has actually moved up a place. There he is, Dan Bailey starting to chase down Vex. The Vex trying to get onto the back of Hodgie, but he's got a little bit of work to do at the moment. Meanwhile, Hodgie is in 7th place. He's chasing down Boy Boosted in 6th. Boy Boosted looking quite strong in this race. He's had some very good results, and as Boy Boosted. Hodgie having a great result in the first race. I think he's going to be trying to capitalise on this one too. We'll have to wait and see. Palmer in that Martini livery. He's moved up to 5th place as Palmer, so Good race so far here for Mark Palmer. Hodgie now starting to challenge Boy Boosted. I have to go on board with Hodgie quickly in the Hambridge Transport live read 155. But it looks like Vex is creeping ever closer as well. Don't write him off just yet. He's still there. He's going to be trying to capitalise and get onto the back of these two. Is Hodgie going to be close enough for a move here? Not quite. Dipping the wheel slightly onto the gravel there. Not slowed him down too much. Anyway, Palmer is in 5th. Molson is still in 4th place. Looks like the gap's opened a little bit now towards between him and Ice Chan, but definitely going to be trying to keep his head down. I think maybe he's not feeling as comfortable as he was on the softs. Obviously, everyone running mediums in this second race. Ice Chan. Ice Chan, that very vibrant chrome live read humbug. Or the chrome humbug. Oof. Oof. Clattering that sausage there. Walls. Closing right up onto the back of Winnie G through the final turn, but not quite close enough to go for a move yet. We're going to stay on board with these two guys because I think he might be close enough. Winnie G starting to cover over that inside. Rod's going to have to try and go around the long way round, but is he going to have the momentum? No, he's actually tucked back in. Maybe trying to go for the switcheroo. Molson's starting to pressure him now as well. Molson's got really close. But it looks like Ice doing all he can to try and get past Wayne G. But oh no, Molson! He's at the moment again. So Molson definitely not looking very comfortable on them medium compound tyre. I think Palmer's going to go through, and he has. So Molson dropping to 5th place. I don't know if Hodgie's going to manage to get through as well. I don't think he's quite close enough. We will run back down through the field in just a second. Oh, and it looks like Dan Bailey's managed to get past Vex. So where's Vex gone? Not sure. We'll have to have a look in a minute. Wayne G definitely feeling the pressure from Ice now. Ice almost pushing him through that last turn. He wants that 2nd place. In fact, I'd go as much to say he wants to have a go at Toten. Saying, let me through, let me have a go at him, see if I can get past him. Wayne G having none of it though. He's keeping that 2nd place at the moment. And Toten's out in 1st place. He's actually putting the fastest lap there of a 1:27.7. Got a nice comfortable gap between him and Wayne G, so I'm not having to worry about defending too much. He's just going to be taking that optimum line. Obviously these cars running the fully manual transmission, no sequential here. And as I've probably mentioned before, this is the Friday night series that we run. This one will be due to end shortly, but I think a week after. I've actually got something in the works myself. We're going to be doing a Ultimate Racing League Super Zippy Zip Super Formula Endurance Series, which will be 8 races. Format is still yet to be announced, but hopefully we'll get a nice packed grid for that. It's going to be an F1 inspired series. Championship. Wayne G having to serve a slight penalty there. He's going to have dropped off the back of Toten. Not too much though, but I think that might have just given Ice Chan a momentum to maybe have a look into turn 1. Not quite close enough. It looks like he is faster through that turn though. I do think Ice has still got a lot of pace left in that car. So we've got Toten, followed by Wayne G, followed by Ice Chan in third. And Molson's there in fourth, so he's managed to get back past Palmer. Hodgie's actually gone through as well, so Hodgie is sat there in fifth place. It's looking like a decent outing here at the moment for Hodgie as he clatters that sausage slightly, but hasn't unsettled him too much. So Hodgie is in fifth. He's followed by Palmer in sixth. Palmer not quite close enough to go for a move at the moment. He's trying to chase Hodgie down. He's trying to lose some of that, regain some of that momentum that he's lost. But at the moment, it's looking like he might have to start going defensive against Vexed. Vexed is starting to creep up onto the back of him there. So we've got Vexed here in seventh place. And the smoky livery 155. Car 187. And Dan Bailey, he was down in 11th, wasn't he? So he's managed to make a few places. He's on a bit of a charge here. He's managed to make his way up to 8th place. So I'm not sure if there was a bit of an incident, a little bit further, a little bit earlier on. But yeah, Dan Bailey now in 8th place. Brian Moncani's there in 9th. I think Brian was actually up to 6th at one point, so I think Brian may be having a bit of a moment and losing a few places. Still firmly with Dan Bailey though, so Dan Bailey going to be having to start throwing him defensive shapes soon, and it looks like Vexed has managed to get onto the back of Palmer now, so we'll have to go and have a look in a minute. Boy boosted. Car 88, he's in 10th. Oh, bit of a movement there from Boosted. Bit of a moment there, should I say, from Boosted. Bit of a movement from Boosted. There he is. He's managed to keep it going. It's not unsettled him too much. Kev's in 11th. It's in the Texaco / Quick Fit Live Read 155. And we are going to be coming up to, we've got the last 3 minutes left of this race. It's going to be like the last 2 laps, I believe. So we will have to go on board with the race leaders in just a second. Slowpoke's here in 12th. He's in a Lucky Strike 155. He was running the Ghostbusters livery last week, but that's a very nice livery you've gone for there, Slowpoke. Kudos. Serial Car Killer in that Fanta livery 155. Speedline. I think this is Serial's first outing actually in the 155, so maybe, oh, is it, look, he was going to go into the pit then as well. Oh no, massive moment there from Serial. He's found himself on the gravel. That's unlucky, James. As I say, I think this is his first outing. Maybe he's not quite used to how these cars react. But anyway, this is your race leader. This is Toten. I think it was 10 laps in the first race, so I reckon this will be 10 laps for this one too, although they might make it to 11. Could happen. See, Wayne G not really close enough to start trying to challenge Toten. He's still there though. Not sure where Ice Chan has gone. Ice Chan was all over the back of Wayne. Oh, there he is. We just see him come around there with that blinding livery. I think that's his tactic this week, is just to try and blind everyone to death so he can just get past them. I think it might be working, Raj. That's a good tactic, man. I don't know why I didn't think of that myself. Marbles forming on the side of the track. Yeah, and I think that The gap that Wayne G has managed to close up is going to extend when he serves that penalty, so it's maybe how it ends. Is this going to be the final? I think we're going to have to stay on board with these two. It may be the final lap. If it's not, we'll have a quick run down through the grid. I think these two might actually manage to make it through for another lap. I think everyone else is actually going to finish where they are. Yeah, so it looks like Toten and Wayne G are going to go through and they're going to have a victory lap. I think Chand is going to finish. Oh no, he's managed to go through as well. Is Moulson going to make it? I think this might be your first of the finishers. And it is Moulson finishing in first place. Moulson finishing in fourth place. Hodgie is fifth. Vex is sixth. Palmer 7th, Brian Carney 8th, Dan Bailey 9th, Kev is 10th. Unless he has a massive moment, he's going to finish in 10th anyway. Boy Boost is not close enough really to be able to get past him, so... Oh, Boy Boosted having a bit of a moment in the background, so Kev finishing in 10th. Boy Boosted is 11th. Slowpoke. Slowpoke bringing that Lucky Stripe Live Read 155 aim in 12th place. And last but not least, we've got Serial Car Killer. As I say, I think it's the first outing for James Dean. I think he's definitely going to be trying to get on for a bit more of a practice with us in the week. So I think we'll see some better results from him next time around. Anyway, without further ado, we'll go on board with our race leader. This is Toten. Wayne G really starting to challenge him. He's going to get past him. I'm not sure. It's almost neck and neck. Oh, what a photo finish there between Toten and Wayne G. So Toten actually managing to take first place. Wayne G is finishing in second, and Raj has brought it home in third place. What a race that was, guys. So we've had two different winners so far in these two races from Laguna Seca. I will see you in the next round, round 3, race 3 even, of round 5. I've been your boy Vex. Good night.